Hello everyone, welcome back to Master Li's Taiji Kung Fu channel. Today we talk about how to grab a sword. Many people have a video about how to use the sword, but to begin with, we have to learn how to grab the sword. The next chapter I'm going to introduce to people will be a long series of Taiji straight sword. Before I move to that, I have to teach everybody how to grab it. So now we have the sword, and you see I'm putting my tassel one side, and the other side is empty, no tassel. So by doing that, I know I have to put the tassel side inside of my wrist. You see that? Second, when you grab a sword, would you grab with 100% of your energy or 50? I would say 50. Why? If you're holding so tight and you can never let the sword be free, and your hands at this point is to supporting and to connecting with your body and the sword. It's just the middle section. If you're grabbing too tight, you can never play the sword freely. You have to let the finger to support by pushing the sword in each side, no matter which direction you're going to. It's just a supporting role. It's not the main character anymore. And now talk about the sword. Let's see the fist. When you're punching a regular hand form like Kung Fu sword, boom, ba, Kung Fu punch. Kung Fu sword, 100% because you have to stabilize so well. But when you do Taiji straight sword or Taiji fist, you always make it empty. You see that? Empty. You cannot see the muscle line because at this point, you're not trying to punching. You're really punching the air. There's no actual target. And when you practice, you try to don't lock any joints to let the qi go through. See? If you're locking the muscle and joint, you lock all your energies and the qi cannot go through. That's the form for the empty hand. But when you do the sword, same concept. You do not do 100%. You do not do 10% because you're going to lose your sword. And this point 50, how you're going to feel the 50 is by when you're doing any kind of a blocking, more, you can control the sword. When you're thrusting the sword going forward, you can control the sword at the same time, continue for that movement. You see, all the transition is the finger actually supporting and playing the role that bring the sword everywhere you want to go. Front, side, uppercut, and back cutting, and point, and blocking, and pushing, thrusting, holding back. So that is how you practice the holding a sword to begin before you even doing your sword forms. And play with your sword and try to feel, am I connecting the sword with my body? If it's not, can I loose my hand a little more, or can I tighten my finger a little more? And other hand, just supporting. Also, just like when you're doing 眼马分鬃白鹤两尺, as I'm blocking somebody up, what I'm going to do for my other hand? To support, to keep your balance. So that's other hand. When you do the straight sword, this is your sword finger. Look, sword finger. 3 finger, thumb, and last 2 put together, support. And you have a little perfect hole in the center, and 2 finger pointing forward. And this is where your qi go through your fingertip. And once you're going forward, you see blocking, sword. And pointing, hiding sword, pushing. This is a weapons extension from the fingertip. This is a power extension from the arm through the sword tip to the end, where your qi go through the sword. And now, so you go back home and practice how to hold it. 2 hands, hold the side, put the tassel inside, so it won't wrap around on your wrist when you play with it. And second, when you throw, you have to feel the sword is connecting with your arm when you go forward. And when you're blocking, you try to free your fingers, supporting Left and right, use your thumb, use your every finger muscle to supporting the sword for any type of blocking and pushing, fast motion, slow motions, all controlled by your hand. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Hope you learned something today.